Hi guys, it's Catherine, and this is the flip through of my April setup thus far. We are well into the first week of April, and for me it's been a bit jumbled to say the least, so this setup will probably change. I usually do a couple of these videos a month so you can kind of see the progression of what happens in my planner as the month moves forward. This is going to be a very chatty video. I will tell you where I got everything in here so you don't have to wonder. And if you want to get like a snack or a drink, now would be a good time. You can pause the video and then come back. Okay? All right. So this is the charm I had on my planner last month. I think like a Rembrandt charms. I forget, but you can get it on Amazon, and it is sterling silver, so it's really shiny and pretty. And I just swapped this from last month because I love it. And I didn't really do anything else with the charms. Those are like my favorite thing, but I'm just like dropping the ball all over here this month. This is the Me Time kit from Villa Beautiful. This was the charm that came with that. And if you're curious about the planner, this is the new Webster's Pages Color Crush collection, and I bought this on pre-order some time ago. The shop is a cherry on top, and they're a big company like scrapbook.com, so I got a very good deal on this from them. I don't know if you will still get as good of a deal by now, but I did get a substantial amount off the regular retail price when I purchased from them at the time. Okay, so we have these things are from the Planner's Anonymous Tea Time Kit, and if you saw that video with me like gushing endlessly over it, I love it, and I'm so happy to use it now. This is something you've probably seen in previous videos. It's just old swatches of washi, and I just move it from planner to planner, and when it gets used up, I'll take it out, put something new in. Fox and Pip Sparkly Fox and Pip, I'm saying Sparkly Paper Co. because I view those two as just like being one, because they do a lot of collaborations, but this was a digital from Amanda's Etsy shop, and this is Simply Gilded, their subscription box from like maybe 2 or 3 months back. And then we have Mummy Lay Perfect Together digital kit, and her latest monthly box, Night Night, was the theme. You see card, and this is just like half of a doily that I cut it in half and laminated it. Okay, and then I want to say that these stickers were from this same kit. I've been saving them for Easter week and just spring. I'm totally in love with the colors here. Now you're gonna see a lot of these new stickers in my planner. They are from Mummy Lay. They are digitals, and she has 3 new characters. So there's Pinky the bear, Blossom, who is a unicorn, and Bay, who is a bunny. And this was like the first set released, and I kind of loved both of these because I'm using them to mark my ballet, so I love those. And I made those, and I've been doing some silhouette tutorials, so if you want to learn how to do stickers and use digital stamps and stuff like that and you're not sure how to start, you can go and find those tutorials. They're on this channel. I don't know how to organize that stuff yet. I'm still learning, guys. Bear with me. This is the Me Time, not the Me Time, the Night Night kit, the latest kit. These were the digital files that came with it. So these are something exclusive to that kit. And then these two are the same thing, the Pinky digitals. And this was like a digital stamp too. So I actually made some more, and I changed the color of the card to pink. And then this was in here last month, and I just kind of moved it over. This is an Ollie block clip. They're on Etsy. This is like a photo I got off Pinterest and Webster's Pages paper. This is Wonton in a Million, one of her inserts. They're just dot grid, but I love them. The paper is really nice. And you guys may be aware that I hand draw my trackers each week, but I have seriously been dropping the ball lately. It's just, I'm not joking when I say that things have been nuts. This is Fox and Pip, again, a digital. I was so happy that she did this because I like soda, but I'm not like a big soda drinker. So there were people who wanted Diet Coke and regular and Mountain Dew and stuff like that. And I think it initially started out with just Diet Coke, and I don't drink diet things at all. So I was so happy to see this. And my son was like, oh, Mama, it's your drink. Okay, now this, you're wondering like what's going on. This is a pen. You can get it in like a pack of 12. I buy them from AliExpress. I think you can find them on Amazon too. And the ink in there just so happens to be a perfect fit for the Villa Beautiful pens. Ta-da! And they come in literally every color of the rainbow, and they're dirt cheap. They're like a couple of bucks for all 12. So just, and there's a lot of ink in there. And if you are a gel ink fan, you know that you tend to run through gel ink a lot faster than regular ink. So that's a bonus, but they're just so cheap and there's so much in there. Okay, so we have Fox and Pip Sparkly Paper Co. Collab. These are no more. This is a dashboard that I made, and I'll take everything that's in there out so you can see. Okay, now I always keep a few sheets of note paper and sticky notes in my planner. If you guys have seen these videos before, you know that. This is, I forget which month, maybe it was last month, Cocoa Daisy kit. And so, okay, I love their aesthetic, and I think the quality of the products are phenomenal. A big deal for me is that they always have at least one notepad and one sticky notepad, and the sticky notepad is like fun shaped. And I believe this kit came with two, because I get the regular kit and the add-on. However, I do intend to drop this subscription once like my term ends. I love the products, but the customer service team is not my favorite. I think that they have some very, very, very nice people that work for the company, but there's something very off-putting there, and it's like, you know, I just kind of want to be done. I don't know. I think they get involved in other companies' drama too much and stuff like that. And the breaking point for me was their frequently asked questions. Some of you may even ask me in this video, how do I sign up for their kit? I don't get it. They have the world's most impossible frequently asked questions, and their customer service person did a quiz. Like, if you read it and proved you read it, and like she was doing very generous prizes, but I'm like, yeah, nope, that's it for me. Like, I get it. You think we're stupid, but now I don't want to give you my money. So yeah, it's just been waiting out that sub. These are all Simply Gilded Washis. These are all of them exclusive to their kit. These ones are not all exclusive to their kit. So these were a bundle. They're plaid with it. It looks like rose gold. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. I sometimes feel like I have a hard time telling whether it's gold, or everyone's like, oh, it's hot gold, or it's, you know, champagne. I'm like, come on guys, it's yellow gold or it's not. This is kind of rose goldy. And then this is a Simply Gilded washi. You should be able to just go and get that one right now. These are, it's white with pink. And she did a pre-order, like a big pre-order thing. I think it's gone now, but you could have gotten more of these, and I'm sure it'll pop up in the buy sell trade page. This was from like this, these are from like this same kit. They were a subscription box item, and this was actually from this kit. So there's a lot of mixing, but you can see that they all really play well together. Okay, and then these are the Michaels washies that I wasn't really thrilled with the quality, but they're just so darn pretty, right? And okay, so we have Villa Beautiful, Sandia Designs, using Villa Beautiful artwork to fill in the coffee cups. If you can see more closely, that is that floral that was in the February kit, the La Vie en Rose kit. This is Amy J. Delightful on Etsy, and you can buy this clip art right now. These were unfortunately exclusive to that kit, and that kit is no more. So this is Bay, the bunny I was telling you about, and this is more of Pinky. And you can buy these, like these clip arts, all right now. They're on the Mummy Lay site. I have a referral code that I'll leave down below. You can get 10% off your order. If you use mine, I will get store like points if you use it, just full disclosure, but you'll get 10% off your order. I will never leave a referral code down below unless you're gonna get something out of it. I don't know, that's just me. So if you see here, like it might just be just the paper texture, I don't know, and maybe it's just in my head, but I kind of feel like the glossy paper just printed so much more vibrantly. I've been trying this new removable matte paper. I get all my paper from onlinelabels.com. The prices are phenomenal. The customer service is phenomenal. I love everything about them. And I have to say that like their removable mat is nice. Like you can kind of put it down, and of course I have no nails. I swear I'm gonna stop biting, guys. You can put it down and then lift it up and put it down like a billion times, and it still like goes back down. Whereas I feel like it's not the case for every company's paper. I'm sorry if I'm smacking the camera. I'm so sorry. This is my week. I really need to update that, and I also really need to drink more. Okay. Yeah, we're falling apart this week. I made this sticker because I didn't have a stamp small enough to do this, and I knew what I wanted to do here. This has like MTW, like just the first letter for each day of the week here, and like I knew I wanted to use it for a hydrate tracker, and so I just made this in Silhouette Studio, and I made it taller than this box actually is. As you can see, I didn't need to, but I wanted to. And this is exactly 1.5 inches, and just, I'm really happy that it's not some like random ridiculous number. Sometimes it is. And I also made stickers for here that are the same thing, perfect fit. Like I have to take my antacids. If I don't, I'm so sorry. And like the other things I'm tracking, and so this is why my tracker is kind of falling apart. I really do need to go back to using that, and this is like a good for the things that must be tracked, but like the other stuff that's like not quite as important, like my hysterical flossing tracking, that I should probably go back to doing my other thing. And then this was last week. As you can see, it's just horrible. It really is. And this was Simply Gilded. Simply Gilded. Oh, the coffee monsters. I love them. Simply Gilded. So these are the ones that are missing from that sheet. And the coffee monsters, Mummy Lay. I love this one. And yeah, it's frustrating because if this were exactly 1.5 inches, it would fit perfectly, but it's just that little bit shy. So it's been very frustrating. Yeah, and I don't love that. This is the new Two Little Bees collab with Annie Plans. And the bow comes in this color, like a really dark maroon or raspberry color, like a dusty blue, and then a darker teal. This is the front. I forget, it's like My Feather Ridge is the font. And I added that in Silhouette Studio, and I used, it's like what, metallic crystalline or something cardstock. It's made for printing invites, but I thought it was really pretty. It does not cut well on my silhouette. No matter how deep I set the blade and the machine, it just, I don't know, there's like a plastic coating on it. It doesn't want to go through. And I mean, come on guys, it's funny. So, I was so angry at my son because he got a hold of this. And yes, I know that Helen sells just iced coffee stickers. I could get a bigger sheet, but I want this specific one because apparently the bows make it that much better. I don't know. I'm nuts. I know. These are the little bunny in the romper. My son and I both love that. Okay, yes, and I know I was bad during Lent. I did do something bad, and I bought like one of the Simply Gilded bundles. I had like a couple of fall off the wagon type moments there. And I realized that maybe next year I shouldn't pick something that's going to impact so many other things, because if I'm not buying planner things, I can't do my videos and my Instagram and stuff like that. But I always pick something like that because I've never had a doctor that's allowed me to give up food. And that's typically what people give up, because it used to be like 40 days of intense fasting. So, but yes, and I do love those. This was one of the, so this was the anniversary box. This was the Simply Gilded subscription box. These four those four were part of the bundle, and I can't remember what else was in that bundle. And this is actually just plastic placemat or cutting board, and I trim it down to size with like a paper trimmer. And then I have this. I do need to do that. I will try to get on that. And I used that same shimmery paper to make this, and I laminated it. And again, like, these are the Cocoa Daisy things, and I love them. I'm like a weird sticky note person, so I love them, and I will be sad to see them go, but it is what it is. And this is an insert that I made. Coloring pages. This was from July. This was the July Mummy Lay box, and I forget the name of it. This was the digital file with it. Now, these florals were really, a lot of people felt like it was what made the kit. I love the way Lay used them. I actually have these clip art and digital papers, and it just kind of gave me, like, her designs gave me such a great jumping off point for like new ways to use them. Twigs and Twine makes this artwork, and if you have seen, like, oh, of course I can't find it now, but where is it? There it is. Okay. This artwork from, like, I don't know, Foxy Fix used it, and then you can get an insert from Any Plans, and then you can get still on Sparkling Paper Co. I believe you can get like stickers that coordinate. This is the identical artwork in a different colorway. This one is Peaches and Cream. This one is Paprika. I bought my kit from Creative Market. It's everything all in one, and you get more, and you get a certain limited license with it, as opposed to buying from Etsy. But options for everyone. So coloring pages, and I believe this one was a digital file. Don't quote me on it, but I believe this was tied to one of the kits. So, and I left the back side of these ones blank in case like anything bled over. And this was digital paper, and I just increased the translucency. So we have lined, we have graph, digital paper from that same July kit. This is very, very old paper, and I did ask before I did this, I asked ages ago, so the policy may have changed, if I could scan my papers. And they did say yes. Again, I wouldn't do it if I were you unless you ask, because she may have changed her policy. But, oh gosh, I think this was like the second or third box ever done. Probably the second. So, yes. And yes, I do have a very good memory for this stuff. I can pretty much always remember everything. American Crafts, wallpaper. I search free wallpapers online and I print them. And yes, I did that on my home printer. This is something that I like to do, so I invested in a very good printer. This is Jade from Unicorn Planner. She was doing like custom ones in her Facebook group. This is a freebie, so if you want this, go join the page, the Facebook group. And Mummy Lay Paper, Mummy Lay Paper. And the yellow here is not part of the design. This is like a weird thing that happened with these dashboards, and I don't believe it is the dashboards themselves that yellowed. I believe it is contact with a different paper that bled. So yes, these are from the 1407 planners, and they are meant to go around 2 inserts, and they don't have any kind of like embossing like Foxy Fix puts their name on everything. They don't have any of that. So you can just put whatever you want in there and be happy. Okay, a digital from Fox and Pip. A freebie digital from Brunella B. This you can get right now via her Instagram account. Okay, she's in Italy and she has like a digital shop. And the glitteriness that's on here, this is a transparent paper. So Hobby Lobby sells it, and it is not going to be with all the other papers. At least in my store, they have like all their open stock papers, and then they have the papers in the books. And in that section, they have, it'll say specialty papers, 12 by 12. They are $1.99 each, so look for like that price. They're more expensive. And you will see holographic papers. You want the white, not the silver. The white is transparent, none of the others are. And it is self-adhesive paper. So that is how people are doing this, okay? This is from the same Planners Anonymous Tea Time Kit. I love it. I'm not sure which week this is going to get used on. Oh, and so this is in the front pocket, and I laminated it. I just took a scrap piece of the paper, like one of the backer cards, stuck that on there and laminated it. I had my measurements off so they don't sit center in the window. And this, again, I made it, this is like a wallpaper, a digital like freebie wallpaper from the internet. This is the same like shimmery cardstock. As you can see, I did use a die cutting machine to cut it out, but I had to, like, the reason the edges are nice is because I went back in with scissors, because it's not going to cut 100%. It just won't. Okay. And then we don't need to see my credit cards. This was from the same like springtime rainy days Cocoa Daisy kit. And then ooh, that's not good. That shouldn't be open. Everything is figure outable. And like the Coffee Monsters freebie. I love my Coffee Monsters. Target gift card I need to use. Another Villa Beautiful pen. This one was from the Sugar Plum kit, and that was in December, and that is no more. Okay, I'm just gonna take like everything out. It's not wanting to come out, but okay. This is my pickup order for Hobby Lobby. I ordered more of those sheets because they can't get them in, and the lady who worked there said that there has been a massive run on them. I think a lot of us already knew that, but they became crazy popular during the summer. There were a lot of kids, like middle school age kids, that were buying it over the summer, and then they just stopped. So like by the time she managed to get it all in stock and she had like a ton of it, the kids were like no longer interested, and now it's just gone again. So these are my Bitmoji. My son thinks this is hilarious. He had a little Matchbox car, and so he made it a mama car. So that's me holding a taco, and he put the iced coffee on it as well. Like, very funny kid, very funny. To mark preschool activities, me time, and then this is more of the Planners Anonymous. I don't know, I might do this one next week. I'm not sure. So many pretty things, and yeah. So these are the washies that accompanied that, except for this one. This one I got on AliExpress. And this is the Mummy Lay washi from the night kit. And then these are the latest Planners Anonymous ones. So this is Picnic in the Park is the theme. And again, this is no more. This was last month, and they're already sold out of the subscription that's coming out this month. And I don't know if they're even accepting them for the coming month. They just like suddenly exploded in popularity. So if you want that, as soon as they open up subscriptions, you should join. And again, I have a referral link down below. You'll get 10% off your first subscription box, and I will also get 10% off my next box. So full disclosure, these are more pinky. I love this one. I just love that one. These are the stickers I made. And then I do suffer from migraines, so just to track them and maybe make a joke of it. It's not really very funny, but yes, I do suffer from very severe migraines, and they're not well controlled. So I try to make a point of marking it when I have one, and that's not always the easiest thing for me because I can't necessarily hold a pen or do anything like that when I have one. And even if I could hold a pen, my vision tends to be very blurred and I might see double, so this makes it easier. And it's restickable, so when I just stick it somewhere random on the page, I can come back later and put it where it needs to be. All right, so that is literally everything. We have gone cover to cover. If I missed anything, please don't hesitate to ask. I am happy to answer any and all questions. Just leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, see you next time. Bye.